Hey, welcome back to Futures Chart Academy. I'm Trader Don. Let's review the price action for the MNQ futures chart for today, Thursday, August 20th, and look at tomorrow, Friday, August 21st, areas of interest and key levels. And before we do that, I'm going to answer a question. Hey, how can you trade the futures chart? What is one technique that you can do? Well, I'm going to switch over to my trading chart. It's a little bit different than the chart you normally see, because I do have two indicators on here. I have a VWAP, volume weighted average price, which is this turquoise dotted line, which just keeps me in reference. And I have an initial balance indicator that I use right here. And this is the 15-minute initial balance or opening range on the 5-minute chart. And what I do with this information is I look for a 5-minute candle to close outside of this 15-minute range. And this candle right here told me that we're probably going to get the downs today, probably go for the shorts right here. And that happened about 30 minutes after the New York session opened. So what do you do with that? Well, it depends on what your risk is, but you try to take a short right here at this line. And you have two different targets it automatically draws. It draws a 50% target right here, and it draws a 100% target right here. That is 50% of the distance of this blue box right here, and 100% of the distance of the blue box right there. See, we didn't really know what was going on. Even though I got the down signal right here, we're gonna have to pull out our old friend right here, Mr. Chop. That's not his real name. If you watch 70s cartoon, you can look up what his real name is. But we had a bunch of chop going in right here. Once we broke down again right here the second time, you knew you could go for target number 1 and probably target number 2. So that is one way that you can do it, is use a 15-minute opening range indicator, and then you look for target 1 and target 2. And look what happened down here. Target 1 hits, bounces back up into the range, back down, and look at where we started to bounce. Right there at target 2, by the end of the day, we had come up. Well, I just wanted to review that's one little way that you can trade the futures chart. Now let's get back to the action for today and see what happened and see if we get a green check mark. Of course we do. All right, the futures market opened up. I put the purple go box around it, and we're just dancing at the top of the range, dancing at the top range. Looks like we're going to have a long day for the day. But lo and behold, look at this. When did we break structure? Right here. This is the start of the London session, which is 1 a.m. my local time. We broke below the purple box, went back up to the top, and then 4 o'clock in the morning, we just decided to break down pre-market, and we come down and we got a green check mark on the low that we had put on the chart yesterday of 29,345. You can check out the video in the upper right-hand corner that shows you how we put the levels on the chart before the market opens, just like we're going to do today. So we got our green check mark right there. The New York market opens, tries to come back up right here, and if you had taken another short right here, you got the other green check mark right here again. All day long, this level was fighting, 29,345. It doesn't matter where you put it. You can put it just about anywhere. We hit that level twice. We came down and took out the overnight low right here and then went back up. We did not hit the adjusted low, so we do get a green check mark for the day. So now we need to adjust the charts for tomorrow. So what do I do for tomorrow? Well, I start with the closed price, and I'm going to go ahead and type that in right here. 29,306 is the price we closed at for the New York session. Now it's off by a couple ticks because I'm just going to round it up, but there's the close price. Then I want to put in yesterday low of day, which is going to be 29,202. Had to check my chart there. 29,202 is yesterday low of day. And then put in yesterday high of day, and that's going to be 29,470. 29,470. So I've got those in there. Then the next thing I want to do is, I showed you this every time before. Let's just go ahead and use the long tool and guess the high and the low for the day. Overnight low and overnight high, I'm sorry. Not the high and the low, but overnight high, pretty close to VWAP right up here. So probably about 29,400 will be the overnight high. Overnight low, probably around 29,232. We can get rid of that now. And now we need to adjust the highs and the lows. Okay, we'll start with the Thursday high. Friday high. We need to change it. Today's Thursday. Let's change that to Friday. So we'll change this to Friday. And the Friday high that I'm taking a peek at for tomorrow is going to be 29,572. And then the adjusted high, if we decide to go up a little bit higher, is 29,688. And then the Friday low, got to change this to the word Friday. So Friday low, we're looking at a low of 29,062. And then the adjusted low, if we decide to go a little bit lower, 28,946. Okay, so now we have our chart set. I'm going to lock these so I don't lose them. Now we have everything set that we need for tomorrow. We have the possible high of 29,572 and 29,688 if we decide to recover some tomorrow. If the market decides to continue to sell off, look for 29,062 and 28,946. Whoops, I forgot I locked all of those. So we never know if the market once again is going to go up or if it's going to go down, but when it's open, it will always go to the right. We've got about 30 minutes before the market opens for the Friday futures session. Hey, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, and share it with a friend. Be careful for tomorrow. There are no economic events. I'm Trader Don with Futures Chart Academy, and we'll see you in the next one.